Hey, my name's Lord Puck. Welcome to the House of Puck. This is an overall review of what I think of the new Fighter Squadron mode in general and some of the changes that were made to it. I already did a Cloud Car review and a Shield Bug review video, so feel free to check those out and leave comments, below. But this particular video is about the major changes, the map itself, how they're basically improving Fighter Squadron. And as you can see, this is a huge change. There is no terrain, no ground underneath you. There are a lot of platforms in the air that will provide cover. They are great to fly around. The power-ups, the power-ups are mixed throughout these new platforms, both above, below, and underneath, which is great. Provides excellent terrain to fly in and around of, and just to mix it up in a whole new way that we're not used to in Fighter Squadron. Now let's go over some of the major changes. Well, victory points. Victory points have been increased from 200 points to 400 points. It now takes 400 points to earn a victory or a win in Fighter Squadron, and this is on all maps for Fighter Squadron, not just the Bespin DLC. The second change comes with all Rebel starfighters, including the Millennium Falcon. Anytime you now activate a shield, your weapons will do 25% less damage to enemy vehicles, enemy players. That's not a big deal in and of itself. It seems like it should help with balance, but it almost doesn't. Most players will just consistently not use their shields unless absolutely necessary, and then they'll just pop it long enough to block a few shots or, and move on. That's good. It's not bad. Excuse me. The next thing on the list is the scoring, the actual point scoring. For the longest time, anytime you would get a kill as an Imperial, or if you would crash into like the ground or things of that nature, or another vehicle, sometimes the rebels would get the Imperial points, and that caused major issues and major scoring imbalances. So people always thought that the game was, the game was imbalanced, which of course it was, but it's partially based on the fact that the score was coming up wrong. That has been fixed. That was one of my biggest issues that has been completely addressed by DICE. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful that they're paying attention to these things finally after all this time. But as you can see, this map is huge. Platforms are everywhere. It's just a wonderful map to play on. The reason I'm playing on this particular map, or I apologize, why there's not many players in this particular game, is I had streamed several hours worth of Twitch, but since for some reason I cannot log into my Twitch account to edit, create, or upload videos, which is kind of bothering me. So instead, I used some of the test footage from myself and a friend in some private matches that we played. So basically, we just wandered around, killing stuff, enjoying the view, trying to figure out what has changed, what has not changed. In general, in general, the Bespin Fighter Squadron map is just wonderful. It could be better. We would greatly appreciate an urban environment in which to fly around in, such as Bespin City itself. DICE, hint, hint. But overall, so far, I am pretty pleased with most of the major changes to Fighter Squadron. I do look forward to any of the possible vehicle traits that DICE is investigating. Hint, hint, Dennis. But keep up the good work, DICE. You guys did a hell of a job on this one. Not much for OR, but this one blew me away.